The incompetent way to make money in Crossout number 28. Twister Paywall. New updates arrived, and with it a mini-season, Mr. Twister, more on that in a minute. And a new battle mode, Judgement Night, a brawl versus survivors. It's a complete wacky mayhem, arcadey, power-uppy, sort of jolly bit of fun. Quite fun. I've played it a little bit and enjoyed it enough to be playing it more. And of course, the reward, plastic, lovely. No more do we have to go raiding the same raid over and over and over again and paying fuel to go on the raid. You can play this battle mode for free, no cost to entry, and it's a jolly bit of fun, and get plastic out the end of it. Marvellous. At the same time, the Mr. Twister season is running. You get stuff for going up levels, and you go up levels by getting experience points, and you get experience points by completing daily challenges. You get these Mr. Twister challenges, which you can do in any old battle, and then you get Judgement Night challenges, which you can only do in the new Judgement Night battle mode. I've already done mine today, but I took a screenshot, so here is what today's daily challenges were like. You can complete Mr. Twister season for free, you don't have to pay anything. As you go up the levels, you get all the free stuff. So I've already got my 2 gotcha stickers. You don't get anything marked with a padlock. To get that, you have to buy the battle pass. And with the battle pass, you also get this awful looking pack. But you do get everything that's marked with a padlock, as well as all the free stuff, having bought the battle pass. As a free-to-player, is it worth completing the season? Well, you don't get an awful lot. There's some stickers, there's some new stickers, there's some old stickers, there's some paint, that's an old paint, and some decor, that's an old decor, some old paint, and no, that's pace of decor. Is that has that been around before, or is that new? I can't remember now. It might be new. New piece of decor. Let's say be generous, and that's it. That's your lot. So you don't get an awful lot out of the season playing for free. Although you do get plastic for playing Judgement Night. If you choose to buy the Battle Pass for €10, what extra do you get? Well, you get the pack, but the pack's a bit meh. You get this lovely portrait, which is worth €10 on its own. A picture in a game, €10. More importantly, you get additional slot. In Judgement Night, when you get destroyed, you respawn. And when you respawn, you get a choice of 2 vehicles, and you pick one of them. But if you've got the Battle Pass, you get a choice of 3, and it's a random selection, those 3. So that could be useful if you have a preference for playing a particular vehicle or not playing a particular vehicle. You're more likely to get the one you want if you bought the Battle Pass. You also unlock the extra vehicles sooner, a couple of levels sooner. This is what the free-to-players get. This is what the Battle Pass players get. It's a bit slicker. Look, you got flames. There's no difference functionally. They perform both the same in battle, as far as I can tell, but it just looks slicker. Then you get some coins. You get more stickers, unique stickers. You get more stickers, more coin. Yep, and you're getting your extra vehicles, but it's just sooner rather than later. You get unique paints. You get some storage, although it's really cheap at the moment in storage on the market. And you get the Tines unique deco. I want some of that. But all those things are available in the market. You can just play and farm and trade, and you can get all this stuff. That's the way I'm going to get them. The big thing you get in the Battle Pass, the thing that's new, the thing that might be causing a bit of a furore, is the lighters. After you've done the 35 levels, all the excess levels, you get lighters, but only if you've bought the Battle Pass. That's important. You only get lighters if you pay and play Judgement Night. And do the daily challenges. What do you do with your lighters? You take them to the season workbench, where you can get all these lovely fixed upgrades and there's a few paints as well, and they all cost lighters. But only lighters. Look at this lovely beholder upgrade. Reduced mass, increased power, that's a nice upgrade. You only need lighters. You don't need any beholder cabins. You don't need any electronics or other resources. All you need is lighters, 480 lighters. Though I'm not sure you're going to get that, because you only get lighters at the excess levels, and you only get 15 per excess levels, and you've only got 21 days to do it in. I'm not sure you're going to get 480. Do you know, I foresee a +1 level battle pass in our near future. Ho hum. But this is awful. You can only get these upgrades by getting lighters, and you can only get the lighters if you buy the battle pass. It's hiding these upgrades behind a paywall. That's pay to win. It's awful. Crossout is ruined. Ruined, I tell you. Except that it isn't. And I say that because these lovely upgrades, mass and power, they're not new, they're not different, and they're all available via the regular upgrade system. Look, minus 17% mass, plus 20% power. Bang. All you need to do is craft yourself some beholders, and away you go, and you got those upgrades. So it's not pay to win, it's not behind a paywall. You can buy early access for it, but you can do it for free. It just takes a bit longer. You say, destructors, you can't craft destructors at the moment. No, so it is. This upgrade is behind a paywall. No, it is paid with. True, you can't craft a destructor at the moment, but you can buy it off the market. The market, it's a wonderful place. It's one of the standout features of Crossout, because every part that you use in battle that could give you an advantage, you can buy it off the market. So you don't need to pay to win, you can play to win. You can certainly buy early access, and it's certainly usually quicker if you pay real money, but you can get it all just by playing the game. You buy it for coin, you get coin by playing battles, farming resources and trading on the market. It just takes longer, that's all. Okay, it might take quite a bit longer if we look at the price of the Stillwind, which you can't craft, and it's in demand, and ooh, that's quite expensive, and it's going to take you a long time to get the Stillwinds to do the upgrades, and of course they're random upgrades, though you can pull the randomness down a bit with stabilizers. It's going to take you quite a lot of coin and therefore quite a lot of time. Or you could wait a bit longer and wait for a fixed upgrade event like Snowstorm that's coming, or a cheap upgrades weekend, and make it cheaper, make it quicker. Or you can just give them some money and pay for early access. As a serious free-to-player, I love Mr. Twister Season with its paywall, because it highlights a way to make large amounts of coin in Crossout. Time-limited crafting parts are a great investment, provided they keep their demand. Vindicator, grumble, 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 grumble. Because they don't come back for ages, and if there's demand there, people want to buy them, there's no supply, so the price just goes up and up and up. And now we know when they do come back, they're going to be behind a paywall. How many people are going to pay to get their upgraded Stillwind? And even if they do, they can practically, they can only get one, 15 lighters per level, and you need 480 of them. And you need 3 Stillwinds for a Stillwind build, don't you? So this is hardly going to impact demand. It's not going to reduce demand very much, so the price is going to carry on going up. Now there are limited time crafting parts which do come back. We do know when they come back, like the medium that comes back annually with the Raven's Return event. But you wait until spring before the medium comes back, and it's already almost twice on the market, selling for twice the price it cost to craft it last time the Ravens were here. There is yet another way of getting time limited parts, but it's very limited. Witch Hunt, you could play that a lot and get the Dead Man's Chest. And if we look in the Dead Man's Chest, you could get a trombone, which is a time limited crafting part. You can't craft these, there's no workbench for them, unless you got work pieces, which is why trombone hasn't taken off yet, because they're work pieces. But these days, the current seasons, they're not giving away workpieces anymore. It's you craft it on the season workbench, and then that's your lot. So very limited supply, demand's there, price goes up and up and up. That's it. That's the incompetent way to make money in Crossout number 28. Invest in time-limited crafting parts while they are freely available. Play the season, unlock the blueprint, craft the parts, wait for the season to end. Provided the demand's there, the supply isn't, so the price goes up. They're not coming back for ages, and when they do, it's in limited numbers and behind a paywall, so that's not going to hurt the price much, is it? It's a license to print money, until such time as they are actually craftable in large numbers in the game again, on a workbench or on workpieces. Take the Omamori here for example. It's only been a couple of weeks since you could craft it on the season workbench, and look at its price. I had 2 investment Omamoris and I sold them when my knee jerked when I heard the news announcement about the nerf, and I made 4,000 coins in a couple of weeks on 2 items. I'm kicking myself for selling them now because the price has already recovered from the nerf, and it's only going up because it's still in demand, but it's not coming into the game, is it? For ages. For new players, this sucks. If you've been playing Crossout for less than a year, you've never had a chance to craft a Stillwind. If you're a casual player, you might not have unlocked the blueprint during the season, in which case you've never been able to craft a Stillwind. And now you come along and there's this lovely upgraded Stillwind and it's behind a paywall. And that feels an awful lot like pay to win, and that's going to put off a number of new and casual players, which is a shame. If you are a new player to Crossout, please don't be put off. Crossout isn't pay to win. You can pay for early access, but you don't need to. You can get these lovely legendaries with their lovely upgrades and you don't need to pay a penny for them. It will take you time and it will take you effort, but Crossout is a game you play for years. It will take you a year-ish to get to your first legendary, but you can have fun while you're doing it. Casual players, well, you can just forget about legendaries. Practically speaking, you're not going to get them unless you pay for early access. But that's all right, because you can have fun playing this game, playing with epics. And they're an awful lot cheaper and quicker to get. And you don't even need epics. You can play with rares and still have fun. You can get it all faster if you pay for early access, but you don't have to. That's it for this video. I'm off to earn myself some plastic. Or maybe I should wait around and let other people earn the plastic and then buy it cheap off the marketplace and then hold on to it until snowstorm and people start using up the plastic to craft the parts, make the fixed upgrades and drive the price of plastic up and make a killing.